Good morning, everyone. I'm Kelvin here from Raw and Search. Okay, let me see. I don't know why my camera is not working again. So never mind. Okay. All right. So market seems pretty bad yesterday, but today seems like everything is as I expected. Morning, the price, it seems like it's going to mark it up higher after a huge fall yesterday. So I think it's a good thing because what I'm gonna do next in a couple of days, I will look into all this HSI, H, not C. So C, all these are mainly those that is marking up highest. But today, we can expect more of the price are going to mark higher. The reason is because we need to know last week, not this week, what happened, what causes the market to actually goes down that far is because uh, Silicon Valley Bank, that kind of things. The banks are going into bankruptcy and stuff like that. But I think the wait, I think the HSBC is going to take over that collapse. What you need to know about peers stumble after Silicon Valley Bank acquire UK arm of the fund. Wait, let me see what is going on here. Now it has acquired a British operation of collapsed Silicon Valley, agreed to purchase Silicon Valley Bank UK for £1. Oh, so they are just buying the UK side. They are not getting the US side. Okay. So which means that the market is still that bad. Okay. So business in UK, fast growing firm, including technology and life science, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. So that's one of it. But what I really want to see here today is because I want to check, do they have the continuation of the price up? So what I'm going to do, this one doesn't have this. So I'm going to open another chart to take a look into the Hang Seng index. So market is bad doesn't mean that you don't have anything to trade. You just need to know how to apply that. Okay. Let me see. Do they have volumes for this? You just need to know which one to trade in a different market. Okay, they don't have that. But never mind, let me take a look into the 5-minute charts and see yesterday the price is down, down, down. Probably a bit of price up, but what I will do here is I'll select a few of the market is still bad basically. Because the things happening right now is at the okay, my mic is on at the US side, so it's gonna be have a huge fall in that. But before that, okay, we have 5 minutes to market open. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check and see any of the stocks are suitable for morning day trade. If there's, then we can look into it, right? I'm just gonna put this aside first. Oops. And then I want to check this stock. So don't get too, I know in Malaysian market, a lot of retail investor, what we always think that, when market is down, then everyone stay away from market. In fact, there's a lot of opportunity out there for us to look at it. So because we are still used to the old traditional way of analyzing the market, chart pattern, technical analysis, so it makes people think that, oh, market is bad, then there's nothing to trade. I even yesterday we have an inquiry coming in saying that even in this such a bad market, can we still have trade in the Malaysia market? Of course we have. You just need to know how to find it, because there are still stocks are moving up. But of course, sometimes like huge market fall like yesterday, then of course we don't have any of the option for that, for stock selection, right? But it doesn't mean that we can stop, because we have to know the cycle of the market is always after a fall, the price will start to move up higher. So we need to watch those that they will have a rebound that is coming. Then we look into those. So that's how we choose the stocks. All right. Not bad. But for this kind of market right now, it's a huge news about the Silicon Valley banks that is going down and stuff like that. So what I would do is I won't be trading against the market. And this thing is not just going to go away in one day. So it's gonna have a huge effect into the market. What I'm going to do next is to wait for the price, the market to rebound first, slight rebound, then I'm moving in for against them going at the same direction of the market. So how do we do that in Malaysian market? Of course, I think most of us, we have stocks trading account. Not every one of us we have futures trading account, future contract. I'm not asking you to open one. The reason is because when you go into future trading, then it's going to be higher risk or the margin call and stuff. So you can start by looking at the structure warrant. So basically, there's nothing for me to look at it at the moment. Market is going to have a sudden price bounce back up. So later on, I'm going to share with you how I'm going to select the structure warrant that is good for us to do a trade for short selling and stuff like that. Okay. Today market, when the market open, everything is going to pump up one round, then they start to fall. So by knowing this, what we are going to do is we can watch first, then we can start to look into volcano. They are going to do a lot of attracting buyers and stuff like that. So wait, check. If let's say you're not interested into any of the structure warrant or short selling and stuff like that, then you can wait for any sign of rebound that is coming up. So yesterday, everything, I won't say everything, there are a lot of stocks are showing sign that they want to have rebound, support. But support, it doesn't mean that they are going to mark the price up higher. So now we need to wait for any of the price rebound that is coming up. Let's see. Okay, if let's say you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comment section. I forgot to share this into Facebook. Let me share this to Facebook, and at the same time, so warrant side, the structure warrant, what I like to post sorry, what I like to look into it is, wait, let me say. So okay, so what I always do is I look into this, malaysiawarrants.com.my. So this is actually by Macquarie Capital Securities. So they are the issuer of the structured warrants. So what I do here is you can look into some of those the 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 videos that we had previously. So we can look at the warrant tools. We can choose find the stocks. Okay, the structured warrant. Wait, let me see what happened to Dow Jones yesterday. Dow Jones marked back up higher. So would this actually make it better? So okay, come back to this. If let's say I want Hang Seng Index, then it will be HSI. So I can select this HSI. All maturities, of course, when we are doing trades for structural warrant, it's best to select those that is at least 3 months to expiry, because all this, the longest one is expiration is about 12 months. So if let's say 12 months too far away, then the fluctuation is not that much. If let's say too short, then it's not that good. Is when it's getting closer to the expiry date, then there will be a time decay, and the structural warrant price will decrease tremendously. Even though if let's say your the underlying, let's say Hang Seng Index is going down very fast, uh, but it doesn't really catch up, or maybe you earn lesser from that. Okay, so usually I select all this, and then I'm looking at put warrant. So I'm just gonna submit, and then ta-da! You have all the structure warrant that is put coming up. So put means that if let's say Hang Seng Index is going down, then the value of the structural warrant will be going up higher. So it's going against the market. Okay, that's the simple way to look at to say about that. So all this you can see, this is the expiration date is on June, this one is on July, this one on August, this one on June or so. So what I will do here is, right now is March, mid of March, so I'll select somewhere on July will be safe for me. And then usually we'll look at the effective gearing. Okay, so effective gearing, you can see, indicates your leverage exposure, and effective gearing of 5 times tells you that 1% move in the underlying stock or index, which in this case we are looking at Hang Seng. So which means that if Hang Seng goes down 1%, then the warrant price will actually move 5%. Okay, so in this case, I will select those that is that has the highest effective gearing. Okay, effective gearing, in this case we can see HK9 is the one that has a very high effective gearing. And then of course implied volatility also, you can have a look into it, but this one usually they will fluctuate. Okay, they will have fluctuation from there. So this is the first thing is usually we look into this effective gearing here. Of course, this one 50 over cents. If let's say you want the cheaper one, then you can go for this, but there's no point if let's say it's not as sensitive as the what you call that, the underlying one. Okay, Hang Seng Index, let me see, right now it's 192. So 192 market is not started yet for Hang Seng side because they are going in at about like 9:30. This one, the exercise price. Of course, when it's getting nearer to the exercise price, then it will be more sensitive. No, yeah, the price changes also because exercise price is where it will exercise. So if the price of the underlying, which is the Hang Seng Index, is going down lower than the exercise price, then it will be a much better one. So today I'm gonna look at the HSIHK9. On the other hand, market actually have a huge rebound, which is good. So I'm just gonna stay aside first because I don't want to just simply just jump into it and thinking the market is going to have a rebound. Even though, like I say, the Silicon Valley Bank is the cause of all this price down, is the cause of all this price down. So this thing is going to have a domino effect, and going to have a domino effect, and it's going to take some time. At the same time, you know that the US side economy side is not that great, right? So how are they going to save this right now? Last time they are able to come in to save the Lehman Brothers and all those. You can see the Lehman Brothers is the whole thing collapsed, and especially this Silicon Valley right now is all covering all the tech stocks and stuff like that. So it will definitely have some effect, and before everything turns well, these people they will need to debate and saying using which way. So it's gonna create a lot of fear in the market. So that's why address hinting a new regulation of banks. However, he faces divided congression. Yeah, you can see this is they need to go through a debate. So in Britain, HSBC bought UK arm of Silicon Valley Bank. I know there might be a lot of people out there, they will say like, oh, okay, it's not gonna have any problem because HSBC is buying over. Yes, it is buying over, but it's not buying the whole entire business of Silicon Valley Bank, but it's just buying the UK arm of Silicon Valley. Okay, with just one pound. So it doesn't really have a very huge impact on that. So of course, the Silicon Valley Bank, the one SVB, okay, let's call it SVB. SVB, the one in US, is the one that has having a problem. Okay. And then global banking continue Asia on Tuesday. Brutal sell off on Wall Street on Monday. Yeah, this one we know. Shares fell to the lowest. Okay. So this is a very interesting drama that is coming up right now. So we need to see how the Fed is going to deal with the inflation, and at the same time, we need to see how do they handle this with the SVB side, the Silicon Valley Bank side, right? So far we don't see any of the proper way that they are coming up to say they will save or how to soften this collapse of a bank, because banking system is very important here for a country. If let's say the banking system is falling, then the whole, basically you can say like the half the country is actually going into a fall. The reason is because these are like the bloodline of the country. That's why you will see why a lot of government, they don't use cryptocurrency, but they come out their own digital currency. So that's what I see from it. Because if let's say you have your own currency putting into something that you cannot control, basically you are putting your country into another person's hand. So that's why uh, the government or maybe a central bank of all around the world, they are not taking cryptocurrency, but they are coming out their own digital currency. Even though yes, you can say like um you can say like yeah, they are adopting, some of them they have the exchange, okay, they are accepting that. That why they are doing that is because they just want to do tax on you, so you won't be running tax away by the you know uh by using the cryptocurrency. But they are not using that. I know there's a lot of people out there, they are saying like, oh, okay, you can see China is adopting this, okay, other countries adopting this, a lot of different countries are adopting this cryptocurrency. So they are just talking about the surface of it, but if you look into it, they are not really taking cryptocurrency, but they are doing their own digital currency, which Malaysia, we are doing also. Okay, so to make it much more easy transfer. So it cannot be decentralized for the market. All right, so that's why this is going to be a huge news. So what happened today is, let's see, billionaire Elon Musk berkata beliau terbuka untuk menyelamatkan Silicon Valley Bank yang dibelenggu krisis. He just say that he's open to the idea. So it's not that what? Okay. It's not that significant. Even if he's buying, I think it's gonna be backed by what? So yeah, let's see. Let's see news. Let's read the news together. Hong Kong. So right now we know that the market is having this problem. So even though today market is moving up higher, don't get too happy about it. So like I say, I will be looking into the structure warrant and see to go against look for the price down. All right, so this is an opportunity. So I'm not sure how many of you see this opportunity or just feeling fear in the market. As a trader, what we need to do is that we need to know how to spot all this opportunity and make good use of it. Okay, we shouldn't be having any emotion into it and thinking like, okay, I'm fear, okay, market is going to crash and things like that. So stay out from the market and look into the whole picture and see how can we make profit out from it. Okay, like for example, like I say, if you look into the Hang Seng Index, of course, there's a lot of stocks are marking up higher today. So I'm just going to monitor and see when is the best timing for me to move into this put warrant and going against to the market. Okay, of course you can also, other than looking at the Hang Seng Index, the HSI, you can also look for, if you want to look at FBM KLCI, also can. Okay, just that there's not much of the options there. All right, so but it's still up to you. Okay, you can do your own choice. Okay, make your own choice. So that is my point here today. Let's see whether they will have some rebound over here to see, but I don't think it's gonna be significant. Okay, so let's wait. What I'll do is I'll just wait for this one started trading. HK9, right? HK9. Okay, so right now, pre-open price they are marking there is about 630. So I think that HSI is going to have a bounce up there. So don't get too happy with this bounce up, everyone. So just because it's a big issue. So this big issue over here will have a really huge domino effect into the whole other world, okay, whole system. So whether you are looking at this as an opportunity or you are looking at this as a fear of the not knowing what to do, it's up to you. All right, because the market is still there, so you just need to know how to play around with it using the right tools to trade in the stock market. Okay, so today we are not doing any of the trades. I just want to stay aside first, and then I am more interested to look into, how the market is falling. Okay, so it might, maybe some of you might think that, okay, why are you so cruel, so bad about this? When market is bad, then a lot of people are losing money. For what I see is that the financial market is like this. Either you are the one that making profit or you are the one that are losing. So you need to choose your side. So of course there's a lot of people out there who they refuse to do any changes on how they look at the market using the traditional way into it. So that's why you can see when the market is up in the uptrending, then they are very happy. And then when the market is down, then they are very sad and start to look into other financial instrument. Maybe they go into like options or maybe forex, kind of things to try to make profit out from that. But the main problem in the market for a lot of people right now is that why these people are still losing money in the market is because they fail to see the opportunity in the current market. Okay, rather they are just jumping out from there and look for another financial instrument. So it doesn't really help that way, because the emotion and also the psychology that they are having, how they view about the market, how they find opportunity in the market is wrong. Okay, so that's why they're jumping around. So they jump into maybe other financial instrument like forex or maybe like options or maybe ETF. Then they lose money there. Then they come back into the stock market. Stock market they lose money again. Then they jump into another financial instrument again. So retail investors are jumping around that. So in long run, you won't make profit out from that. So you need to know. You need to focus on one thing, and you need to know how to make use of all this. Down you still can make profit, up you still can make profit. But the problem here is a lot of us, we can only make profit when it's up. When it's down, all the profit that we have made previously is gone. Okay, so that's actually, you need to know how to identify. For of course, one thing is that you know when to sell it also. Okay, you need to know when to sell it. Like recently I read something on the internet, and then they say like normal people, normal investor know how to buy. Okay, know how to buy stock, but only those that successful traders who know how to sell, know when to sell. So we need to know all of this. So the thing is not just buy sell. The moral of the story is like, you need to know when is the right time to sell. You need to know how the market is going to be like. Okay, so today we just cover what happened here in the Silicon Valley and what is the next thing that we should do. I'm looking at another fall that is coming, so I'm preparing, waiting for it to have a price down again, and I'm expecting that. That's my own point of view. So I'm gonna use whatever instrument in the market to gain the benefit out from that. All right. So if let's say you want to know when is the when I'm going to the best time for that. So if you want to open a trading account, you can open a trading account with me. The account opening link is in the description box. Just click the link, read through the terms and condition, then you will know it. Okay, and see how much whether you are interested in that. Right. So under M Plus Online, and the brokerage fee is 0.08% or 8 ringgit, whichever is higher. Okay, so that is cash account. Just do cash account only. Okay, and one more thing. If you see any of those stocks that are having price like this, price movement like this, you have to be careful. I always ask my clients and students to be careful in this kind of stocks, because especially in this kind of moment, this kind of churning stocks, you can see the price movement. The price is, before they have a fall, the price is just keep on moving up, marking up higher and higher, but the volume is keep on higher and higher. It's constantly every 1 to 3 days higher volume, 1 to 3 days high volume, 1 to 3 days high volume, constant volume marking up higher. So when you see these kind of stocks, you have to be careful, because they are using limit to keep on churning their shares, okay, to mark up higher. So right now, be careful with these kind of stocks, because they are using limit and market is fragile with this kind of huge impact that it will impact the whole world financial market. So Bursa might cut the limit. So when they cut the limit, they have lesser limit, then you will see a huge fall like this. So you don't want to get trapped into these kind of stocks. Okay, so I'm sending out, telling you guys, be careful. Okay, so don't, because of previously they keep on marking up higher and higher, a huge drop, then after that they will mark up back, is not okay. So stay away. Even though in the future you see they are here or somewhere here, still stay away, because you do not know when are they going to have the limit cut. When the limit cut comes in, these are the stocks that is the first one that is going down, because Bursa will have a limit cut to protect the market, so they have lesser limit in the market for them to churn. All right, okay, so that's it here. Thank you very much. And if you want to know more, open a trading account with me and you'll be added into a Telegram channel, and we'll discuss more in that channel. Okay, and continue to follow us, and remember to give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys again next week. Thank you very much. Bye bye.